Hello from Slovenia again. Last week I did an experiment with Rain-X and primary colors. I have it here. What is Rain-X? We put this in the space in our car that wash our windows. I don't know how to explain differently. And when I dropped this on my surface, I think that my paints were a little thick, that it would work better with thin consistency, so I thin it out a lot. It just leaves a mound and disappears quite in the second. And I mixed all my colors with Floetrol, 1 part paint to 2 part Floetrol, and I will play with this again, but I will add a little bit of white on bottom, and then primary blue, primary cyan, primary magenta. And if I will get a nice outcome, I decided that I will not use my Windex. I will just leave it because I like the previous result before went Windex, Rain-X, I should say. But because it was an experiment, I just went along and do it. So we will see. It's so hot here in Slovenia. How is in your part of the world? We have really hot weather. Not used to that kind of weather, and I'm not a fan of that hot weather. So I will just flip this on my canvas, and I'm reusing this canvas because with experiments, you know, I like to use canvases that I reuse, that are just kind of test pieces. They can always become a nice painting. You can clean the top or put something or whatever it needs. So let's see what will happen with the thinner paint. Definitely a lot of cells already. A ton of them. But they kind of look washed, or how can I say, or maybe I'm just not used to work with Floetrol because I normally use my European mixture of Bessner binder and acrylic emulsion, and this is just something totally different than I'm used to. Ton of cells, you see? Really weird. So maybe I will drop just, I don't know, some there and there, just to see what will happen. If you want cells without any additives, obviously Floetrol, or at least our Overtrol Floetrol European one is really good. And I will go up high. I can't show on camera because of the camera angle, but I will drop this from high. Some of them kind of look like jellyfishes. Definitely more kind of fractal reaction from the thinner mixture. But I think that it would be more, you would see more of the reaction if there would not be as much reaction just from the paint, you know, that I got. Definitely a jellyfish wipe. I really love this one. She's so beautiful. it for a second, that it will create a little more fractals or dendrites or whatever you want to call them, and take you down for a close-up. So here she is. A lot of very interesting ones. This one here is probably my favorite, but really reminds me of a jellyfish party or something. A lot of fractals around. Really interesting stuff, but as I said, I wish that I wouldn't get as much reaction just from the flip cup. It would be probably better to do this with my pouring medium, because I don't get as much cells with it. Let's see this party here. But yeah, since I had my paints mixed already, I just want to give it a try with the thinner consistency. Definitely give me some underwater jellyfish vibe. Yeah. Another experiment. Some of you will maybe like it, some of you will not. But I like to play with some things and see what will happen. Yeah. So this is it for today. The difference, yes, I get way more reaction and fractals with thinner paint than I did with thicker one. So consistency definitely matters here. Thanks for being here, and see you again on the next one. Bye!